Well, hey there, folks. Welcome to the video here on the channel. As you can see, we are. Well, pause. We are here aboard Arleigh Burke Destroyer, the USS Russell, the GTG-59, a Flight 1 Arleigh Burke. We've got a full range of weapons available, and we are escorting a convoy through the Straits of Hormuz. Now, as you can see, there's all sorts of threats that are picking us up, the missions from a bunch of locations. So, to get ahead of this, we're going to start putting up air defense nets. So, right deck. First thing I'll do is 2 Vigilantes, please. Call sign Eagle. Then Hawkeyes. One of call sign Steel Draw. And then I'm going to just put 4 SEAD Howlers up. And then my F-14s. They're going to go in intercept mode. I'm going to launch 2 4s of those, 4 from Jolly Rogers, 4 from the Airfarks. And that is everything getting at once. So, no, don't. Next, we're going to edit our formation here. So, formation. Currently, we've got sort of inline astern running, which is not really achieving much in terms of defense, but of posturing. So, I've got Japan Adonis. We'll move the USS Scott up to a flight position on us. A mile out. There, the gallery will go to a trail position there with Adonis, Galanthus, and Katosu Maru tucked in behind us like that, so we should be able to provide an air defense net of some description there. I'll put the gallery in that position there. So they'll now start moving into those positions. Let's go up to 10 times speed. Now, whilst we do that, I'm going to go to the flight deck of the Scott, and we'll launch that SH2. And the gallery, we will put up the Sea King. Hello? Thank you. Right. And I'm going to pause. And we're going to drop down here. Eagle Flight, that's our 2 recons. They're going to punch it this way. Seal draws. The Lancers are our Item 45. And Victory. That's our air defense Tomcats. They're going to get put right over the tag. There we go. Well, while I get him airborne, we'll put over that up. And he has an air search radar aboard, as you can see. I'm basically going to have him just turn his basically his radar on, and then we should get a decent sight picture of what's going on. This guy's now airborne. No, don't. Pause. Formation. Return to formation. You. We'll go to 10,000 feet him. And we'll go to 10 times speed again. Actually, no, we'll go to 10 times. And then the Russell. I'll go getting a bunch of stuff on. Okay. They got to engage that when it comes to range. I let them handle that. If I try and tell them what to do, it won't go well. You can see we've got a gaggle coming off out of that. Otis flight. So the incoming strat is one of these bad boys. Too fair. I think that's a kitchen I'm going to say myself. These are, obviously a Iranian version, but still pretty lethal missile. We'll start firing at advance momentarily. That's the Russell weapons free, so engage it. You'll see. We've got all sorts of threats going on. Right above the attack vector. These aren't armed, but it's might as well just be emitting full radars. They clearly know where we are. We're not going to benefit from hiding our rations. You can see that bunch of harpoons ripping in now. Again, they come in really low level, slightly higher than the P100s, but they're much slower, so they're much less lethal. You can see you're firing SM2s over here. At Mach 3. Right, how are we doing? Otis is airborne, Lance is airborne. Let's check that flight deck. Nothing else in the queue to take off. A6s. Kaz. I should take 10. Kaz is Rockaz and Mavericks, yeah, perfect. There is a reason for this, trust me. A6Es, 8 aircraft weights into all. The reason we put up the A6s is the shipping threat. Obviously, we can switch ships if we want to, but there's going to be a large quantity of stuff for us to engage. We'd be better off waiting for the A6s to come in and using them to engage some of these ship targets. We'll just go to weapons type. Well, we found a radar site that we don't like. My God. So we are rotation 15.2. Really, I want the aircraft to be closer. I'll engage for a sec. So we've got our Tomahawks. So we identified there's a hostile radar site. Let's fire 2 Tomahawks at it. Even though it doubles up bullet rounds, I genuinely wish it wouldn't do that. P100's fair enough, but like radar sites, they're not going to miss. That's 3 rounds being fired by the ships. What we'll do, put you in a weapons hold. I'll put you in a weapons hold. No, I'm not. Air defense state, weapons free. Uh-oh. Nothing I did there contributed to this, but they all just missed. Okay, guys, Mario. I should you put it on this. Just auto assign damage control things. Stop bulldogging. I told you not to bulldog. But what you shot at there is behind a bit. There's a reason you can't really let this game run itself. Got an aircraft coming down, 37,000. Victory flight is bustering out here. What happens if I say afterburner? The only thing was that weapons fired. Pause. Oh no, it'll actually. No, it's gonna go straight inside the mountain. Well done, gang. So this is a Tomahawk. Blind attack Tomahawk. And there goes our defense. Hank. Yeah, go over a man. We're out of over there, what's time? Yeah, you head up with the adding those guys, please. Oh, and Thunderbolt's up. So, Thunderbolt 1. High level. Tripodonis is on fire, but they are coping. Most of those vampires are all let themselves out soon. See how, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing like it. So medium, that'll be quite small contact. Supervising these rounds, hitting them. We're firing modernized SM2s. Because they should be hitting home. They are good missiles. Wait, right. Where's these vampires coming? Okay, vampires coming out of there. What we'll do? That has rocks. Tomahawks. Well, we've got an aircraft tower in the back, but we can't do anything about them yet. There's a victory flight are bustering to us. If I tell them to gate, what does that do to their range run? We don't know, is the answer. And what we'll do, got a strong radar mission there as well. But protonize that a bit if we can. These should be fine. They're going to hit the mountain side again. There we go. No vampires currently in the air. Victory flight is... Oh, wait, is that a Phoenix range still? Oh. Well, they've definitely confirmed this hostile now. They're trying to shoot a cruise missile down. Ow. Do you know how much these things cost, sir? I don't either, but you know. Oh, there's some more ammunition. Yeah, I don't find hostiles. That's another combatant. Roll. Yeah, I've got a combatant. Stand by last time. Engage. Hostile. So 2,500, so it's about 4,000 off rate closure. Just fragmentation. Look at that. I love the reinforced fiberglass just exploding, man. Alright, we'll engage. Got harpoons aboard we do. So, construction that put more 2 rounds into the Avant because that's a bigger shed. But that should be absolutely sufficient to knock them out. And then you've got the 2 Tomahawks going in, and they're gonna hopefully poke their eyes out a little bit better than we can. We'll get past some time until the victories get here, and they will hopefully start mauling those air threats. What I should do is I'm gonna cruise missile Bangor-Bass air base using like some of Tomahawks here. Okay, the SH2 got taken over by the Alvand. The actual fish not have come past. Polish the second SH2. SH3, maintain altitude please up above that. SH2. Alright, I want that threat identified. So please. You can see just a gaggle of harpoons going on. These guys are toasting. These guys, 25 miles away from the ships. They're on fire. They're going to be abandoning soon, probably. because they're down to 5 knots. What we'll do, just in the interests of keeping information somewhat together, we'll stop, please. Yeah, they're really fun, well. So we're abandoning Japanadolus. Hopefully they'll get off, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so the 3 ships now sunk. We've got confirmed hostile. Where's the recon flight though? Victory's there, Otis is there. That's Eagles. If we drop it at 37. Yeah. They're sending them too high. So that is Simate, which is really cool. Steel draw. You can see we're basically hovering here above one of the islands. Where they're veining a little bit. With the SH3. Got confirmed hostiles there. They're supposed to just acting as an AOX. Nice guy, we'll put him there. Those 3 ships who have been sunk. I'm concerned about these guys, those big phantoms. Now dangerous to them. Okay, so that's not working. What's that? These guys are coming pretty hot for us. Otis. I'm worried about those guys, man. The way they're posturing, this could be a bad day for us. So I'll just... Oh, well, that's it. Alright, Tom Hulk away again. Okay. These guys will be taking rounds, I presume, now. Not yet. Well, good for them. Much. I'm hot with the 10,000. Yeah, I assume of they're bog hammers. So bog hammers are basically these small attack boats. Whilst they can absolutely mess us up, this I'm not worried about. Moscow is bad news. Let's get a proper idea, mate. You know, try and drop a torpedo on. Oh my god, right. Victories. Still well out of Phoenix range. But when the Phoenixes are over the ships, I'm gonna be a lot more comfortable. Yeah, those guys are bad juju. We're gonna be there first though. So basically, I have run this mission before and I got wrecked. Not that far after this. Touch on a bit like we need to do this quick. That's fine, Japodonis, we're anticipating that maneuver. Right, now that the ships are bunched up again, we'll continue all ahead standard. Yeah, they're picking up too. Draconidonis has been abandoned. Well, some of the Sea King's getting airborne when to shoot out the life rafts. Well, I love that Aspire crew on deck. That's quite cool. What have we got? I was trying to stand off just for defense purposes, but combatant, I'll put a bit combatant too. The transit times for the aircraft are so insane on this. We've got the Lancers. For whatever reason, the bulk of my EW force just isn't flying today. They're just booked to all hell. But those guys we do need. Victory needs are coming in. Lost contact on them. Just to give them something to think about, can I harpoon that yet? Yes, I can. Good. I'm going to just stick some Towhawks on there, sorry. In fact, you know, I'm just going to use most of my Towhawks up. There's that early. Well, we know missiles are coming from there, so I'm just going to treat that as though it's the same. I hope we're not shooting out the fishing village. Right. Got 3 contacts line. I've got a VID on those. Slash damage assessment, I guess, at this point. Yeah, so you're getting spikes from them. Where do they take rounds from? Comms log. Okay, that's sorry. Right, so that is not great, to be fair. Okay, well, we lost 2 SH2s. I guess we can move to about 10-minute standoff. I'm all just looking at the victories. They are coming in. Radar is set for routine. We'll let these. Missiles tower up. That's sure. Okay. That's aircraft. Big crews. They declared hostile by the air warfare controller. That's what I was looking for. Can I? Oh, we were in a position to engage. We are. Excellent. Oh god, they've all fired. Well, he's going to be very dead. Okay. My orders are going to be basically I have to notch it and dive. But maybe that was a CK. I'm hoping I'm dropping them quick enough that that aim 7 can't follow. Well, we changed it. Okay, can't crash through its interest, I'm not gonna lie. Someone's shooting urgently. I know we might make this. If we get down to 20 feet, then we can make it. Oh, he's putting in his dipping to oil, because why the heck not? We didn't even actually use the shaft there. That was incredible. Up to 6,000, please. Let's see, there's no source going to shoot. Hang on, pause. It's fuck off. It's Kylie again. Well, we talk about excessive firing. Oh, red 4F-14s. Well, that's not fun. I've got back up. I think I broke that. What? Okay. Then that's why we don't fly like that, guys. Right, confirmed hostile F-14. Hold. Victory flight. Victory 4. Engage. We're trying to push them defensive. Victory 1-2. Engage. And engage. Victory 1-3. Engage. Get the air search back on. So making frames down to the Thunderbolts. But Otis is our reserve. For some reason, there's only one Otis, which we'll not ask about. This will push them defensive now. So we'll find them as Fox 3s. That way, they basically don't know they're coming for a few seconds. But... oh, they've got the SH3. Shit. You know what? He dodged 2 M7s. That's good going. Thank. Okay, victories. Engage him, please. So victory 1. Oh. Actually, I'm going to put him right above the sheds. And watch some more plays. So he's going to put 30 miles behind them and just sit there. On cat station. Well, drink it. Missile should now be done. Missile's now done. Right, victories. And push them up above the combatants. Swamp victory 1-1. We're going to quickly reform that formation, guys. If we can just do wire breast, please. And proceed at cruise. Eagles. That's our... Yeah, vigilantes. Good. So, vigilante. I have you. Formation, lead formation. Eagle 1 and Eagle 2. Basically 12 like that. I'll buster it up there to hopefully give him a bit of a fighting chance. His side's kind of red and gives a wonderful sight picture of what's going on. And then Eagle 1 is going to get put above Bandrojask Island. And then that'll give us those two guys. Thunderbolts, they're on their way in, so Steel Jaw. Steel Jaw's not really achieving anything more. I was quite happy at 30,000, good to know. And then the Lancers, I wish we're here already, but oh well. Let's just quickly watch this missile in. Nope. So it's just the airbase of Banderbas. Got two SAMs launched at us. Pink. That gave us that was really valuable information we got from that. Even just in terms of what our sensors saw in terms of ESM from online and offline. Otis is, yeah, he's creeping up behind. In full lurk mode, but he's still got his 4 AIM-54s. And air search is illuminating. Why are you an Elcom? Alright, let's do some fast forward, I guess. Are we moving? Yes, just not very quickly. Victories. What we'll do with victories is we'll put them into light fuel. Oh, the fuel endurance, I should say, at 35,000 feet. So, the bar cameras and the combatants, to be honest, we should engage them now. Yeah, we should engage them then. So, awesome, give them all straight on across. No, we've got clear lines of flight, good. I'll engage all we can sing. Like I say, I wish the Thunderbolts were a lot closer. Thunderbolts, in fact, what we'll do is, they're at Buster already. It's 351, so 21 minutes away. So we'll go 210 speed. And then the other Thunderbolts. I guess with their power on this, the key is anticipating where you're going to need them. Now, Eagles. Gate, please. In which case, don't gate. We'll just lead him around. Hopefully then get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh, well. Okay, we'll re-engage. There's 2 rounds from the gallery. Actually, right now. Just, we've still got, bear in mind, 6 harpoons aboard with the Russell and 7 aboard. So we've still got 13 harpoons. So we can still engage those bogs if we needed to, but I don't want to. I'd rather wait for the Thunderbolts to arrive to deal with them. Thunderbolt 9 is a 2-pack. Thunderbolt 1 is a 4-pack. Thunderbolt 5 is going to get brought up behind at cruise pace. They're going to act as mop-up detail. Victory 1. Oh. Watch this. Okay, maybe don't watch this. What we'll do is orders. What we'll do is specifically order them to overfly the bog hammers. Gate. 1,000 straight. But you understand, right? I'm basically dropping them down 100 feet. In gate, and what he's going to do is he's going to overfly the bog hammers, or just verify numbers and intentions, basically. With a visual sighting. Eagle 1. There's no one tear up here. Just send up that over. Also give us a really nice sanitized perspective of things. Right, the way to sanitize things, I should say. So, victory 1-4. Oh. Yeah, so basically, if they had radars, they're just turning back try and target 1-4. So we've got 3, 6, 7 bogs that we've tallied suitably. These have them supersonic on the deck to make them difficult. Yeah. So we took some rounds there, but bogs, just for a giggle. Yeah. Okay, you know what? We'll say ceasefire. And it's got about an hour of fuel left. So return to formation. But that was convenient, so we now we've got 8 bog hammers to deal with. The last harpoons really atomizing that. We're competent. We've got rounds coming in from the other one. Oh, we're taking multiple rounds, actually. Well, product. Oh, there we go. So here's a flame. Here's a flame. So is this guy. But we'll just whack him. Look, we do I hit missile magazines. That'll do me. And then this is the guys who shot down Sea King. That'll do. Oh, he was just spiraling up to altitude. Really just showing off here. He's just using all his fuel, I guess, but oh well. So where's Thunderbolts? Thunderbolts 1 and 9 will be used for the block hammers, I think. They're 22 miles away. These guys. Well, yeah, Maverick them to death. We'll go to 10 speed. There we go. So Otis and Victor are spiraling around at altitude. They're waiting for any air ingress. Eagles. I'll order Eagle 2 to fly down here and then RCB. And Eagle 1, we'll see what we can do about getting a radar picture for this area. I'm hoping they've got optics so they can VID from altitude. And they're about to try and dive bomb Banro Bears. Yep, they're going to get a good picture. So we've got a bunch of stuff. So these are missile sites. Got one couple of combatants still standing. Thunderbolts are coming in now. But let's just give us a bit more space because it's going to be a bit more quicker pace. And what I'll do is we'll just take war in the back. That should create a little bit of chaos to the incoming. So give basically 2 missiles coming. They should have tracked in gunfire, which should give the Thunderbolts a bit of extra cover to get the harp, get the Mavericks off, and then I'll just keep attacking that group. Crikey, this has been going on longer than I planned. I've got to leave the house in 10 minutes. There might have to be a part 2 to this. Do I say, guys, we need you guys on surface search on, thank you. I've got myself ripping in. Harpoons to be able to waste on bogs. This is a volcano. So literally it's just a speedboat with a machine gun and some rocket launchers on it. It'll fuck you up if you're a ship at unarmed, but yeah. They're going to rain Maverick-based hell. And then we'll drop Thunderbolt into low level and just cluster bomb them into the rest of into submission. If they can't hit you with cluster bombs, I'll be upset. Oh, don't you dare go full that on fire. That's what you're going for, isn't it? Oh well. Oh no, you're not. We anticipated the drink. Like, that guy on the front of the boat is not doing well. Right, engage. We'll move victory flat out of that purely for my own situational awareness. And about one. Now arriving. We'll send them up to look at this. Seeing where this missile goes. I think it's gotten done. Yeah, well, my first gone. Wherever it is, Mr. Jet's thrown off. Interesting. That missile went dumb. Let's see if this one goes dumb as well. This is looking to seek ahead. A laser maverick, so it should be fine. Right, I reckon that we'll have to break it after. If this missile splashes, or when this missile splashes, I should say, we'll break it. And we'll come back in part 2, which will be tomorrow, or next weekend, who knows. But I'm enjoying this mission. It's just taking forever. I don't feel like I won't be rushing it. And an hour is like my upper limit for videos. So like, send the box. We are to be in. No, okay, you are Winchester apparently. Fazzy doozies. Send the ball line. I'll tell you to support your attack. And break north. Well, we'll have to use Thunderbolt 1 to clear the remainder of those out. So it's 3. His turn killing. And then I'm expecting an air attack that just isn't coming. Right. Eagle. RTB. Eagle 2. Put it over the top. In mark to pace. Field Joel. I'll press you up. Thunderbolt 5. Bring these guys up to the fight. How long have we got for fuel on this man? Hey, just good. So he's still got his bags on, so he's still not used his bags. Brilliant. Victory 1 flight. How are these guys looking? Again, they've got ages of time. I really would like to have seen them off. I don't know. Thunderbolt line. I'll go 1 and 3. I don't engage that. 1 and 4 are going to stay and press. We are making progress. We'll turn slightly. Swat. Well, apparently that missed. Wonderful. Friend of line. RTB Winchester, Roger. Okay, apparently these guys are bleeding out. What we'll do is send them down there. What we'll do is send Eagle down to the tree. I'll basically Buster past them, and then we'll get Eagle away. So we've got anti-ship threats on the island. Basically, I'm going to try and clear this island as a priority. This is priority 1, priority 2. And I guess we can look up with the cruise missiles out of these guys if we need to. In fact, why the heck not? There we go. And we will Greyhound. Well, that's the right. I think I've got so much, like, the engagement reference should pretty much anything I want with that. Well, Eagle 2. So, send the box now. Pause. Thunderbolt 1, 2. Roll 4. Right, we'll destroy the bogs and then we'll come back for part 2 tomorrow. Because I need to do the house like now. Because don't question it. Actually, I don't need to leave for a while. I just realised I'm an idiot, but I'm going to break it because it's coming up on the hour mark almost exactly. I've ride the missiles in. I demand you splash. I have a torpedo boy. Swack. We'll see you tomorrow for part 2.